Finally told me that No good. Hildebrand with another rebound. That's 2 for Maddie. Cougars have got to find some offense here. Hildebrand up top. That's really not her spot. Markovic wide open down there. No one wants to get it to her. Now they do. She converges 2 players on her. Nice backdoor cut by Lacey. And a big swat by Griffin, but she'll pick up the foul as well. Again, that should be, not that you plan this, but that should be part of the game plan, I would think. When you see 5 players out there, get aggressive to the board.
Absolutely. Like I said, you got to push. You've got to push. You got to take charge. You can't let the team with the natural disadvantage set the pace.
Exactly.
You're taking away one of your biggest tools.
Take advantage of what weaknesses they have. If they got 5 players, let's run with them. I'm sure we're not the best running team, but I know we've done it before.
Mm-hmm.
Lacey, 2 free throws. First one on the way, around and out. Tone shoots 67 from the line. 2:46 left to go, first period. 13-6, Malcolm X. Again, the winner. A solid set for the number 2 seed in the Region 4 tournament. Lacey hits the second one, and Bettina will come back in for Tone as she has a seat. Cougars down by 6. It just appears to me that the 2 guards are the best players they got.
Absolutely.
Let's pack it in a little more and let them shoot from outside. Inside to Griffin. Griffin looking to drive. Throws up a prayer, this time not answered.
There you go.
Run with it. They got the pass, there it is. Bergallo up off the glass, no good. Rogers with another offensive board. And they're gonna call a jump ball and it will go back to the Hawks. Tone Lacey comes in as Boleska will have a seat. Again, unfortunately, Ari Kutz from Poland, 12 points a game, still on the bench with a bum foot. or ankle. Not a doctor, one of them two.
It's ankle.
Okay.
But it's near the foot, so
See,
you
so it
get
still
points.
counts.
Yeah.
Now a nice steal. They're not going to call anything. Cougars get back inside now. Markovic. Turn around. She does, kicks it out. Bettina looking now all the way over. Lacey can shoot the three. She chooses not to. Inside, Markovic going to face up. Goes up, no call. Ball knocked out of bounds, should stay with the Cougars. It does. 1:50 left to go first period. Still 13-7.
Not to correct you on air, Mark, but it's Bacina.
Okay. I'll get it. Once again, we're towards the end of the season, and now I'm getting corrections.
There
But
you
Markovic
go.
with the bucket.
Well, no, I've been telling you from the beginning her nickname is Betch, right? And
Right, and I never
which
got.
is short for Bacina.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I assumed you would put the two together.
I didn't. I'm not that smart.
See, okay, when you say it, it's okay, but if I say it, it's being rude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Griffin launches the three. No good. Hildebrand with another board. That's Maddie's third. Tone going to set the pace.
There you go, Betch.
Jumper by Markovic. Got
There
it.
you go. See, Maria's one of the ones that's been coming on strong, right? Maria's been really picking up her game the last several weeks. And, you know, you were reading the stat line from the last time these two played, and Markovic was not listed there. She was not one of the top scorers. She's going to be tonight. I have no doubt about it. She's going to be one of the big ones for today.
There could have been a call. None. But the Cougars down by 2, and that's the thing. Another foul called on Malcolm X. That's their third total. And that's the second one on Russell. I believe we're shooting. Oh, goodness. We're already shooting. There's 10 or 50 seconds left to go in this first period. Rogers going back the line. Rogers had, I believe, 26-ish on our last broadcast.
She blew up. Well, the last broadcast you had.
Yeah, well, my last broadcast. I'm happy to be back in the big boy chair here tonight, and I know at least one person is happy I'm here as well. That doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying I know I have at least a fan or two out there.
Fan.
Nothing wrong with that. Rogers nails them both, and we're
Tied
knotted
up.
at 13.
There we go, ladies.
Was 13-6, and now the Cougars on a 7-0 run. Tied it up, 41 seconds to go. Up top to Parks. I would pressure her. I don't think she's as strong on the dribble. Ball knocked out of bounds.
She certainly doesn't look comfortable with the dribble.
And will stay with the Hawks. Now Bedmost will take the ball out underneath here. Excuse me, no, that'll be the other Parks. Deanna. She's looking way up top. That'll go to Russell. Russell just picked, oh, I thought she had a dribble. Inside, nice play. And the other Parks will score the bucket. Noble all the way over, back up top. Karina's open for three, no good. Karina shoots just shy of 40% from the line, or beyond the arc. Couldn't come up with that one. 12 seconds to go in this first period. Cougars down by 2. Russell inside to nobody. Trying to get to Griffin, but got it way out in front of her. So
Yeah,
the Cougars
Malcolm X really wants to play that inside game, and I get it. They got size. They've got the size here, but again, that's why it's important to wear them down.
Exactly. Cougars
Ladies, time.
and they couldn't come up with it. They had a play set up, I believe, but it comes up short.
Not paying attention to the clock at all.
So at the end of one, Malcolm X with the brief lead, 13-15. We'll be back here in a minute. Again, the only place you can watch your Highland Cougar sports streaming live worldwide is right here on HMC. With the Salt and the Sound, Jim Yeager. This is the Marvelous One, Mark Masters. We're not professionals, and I don't pretend to be. Or maybe Jim actually is a professional.
Technically, I have a degree in this, so I should be better than I am.
I'll call you a professional if you want me to.
I'm a professor.
Okay, well, we can do with that. Nonetheless, we're just trying to give you a fun, enjoying look at basketball through the eyes of HMC. So stick with us, everyone. We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back, everyone. Start of the second period here. The Cougars were down by as many as 7 in the first period. Had it back tied up. And they will control to start the second period here, down by 2, 15-13.
Now, Mark, are you going to be joining the Cougars at the social hour after the men's game today?
I was not necessarily formally invited.
You don't have to be.
I know you don't have to be.
It's an open invitation.
Nobody ready, and Markovic will score it.
Wow, don't see that very often.
And I'll allow it. Mills Lane likes that, so do I. So we'll allow that, just under 10, obviously, to go in the half.
They were given notice. I mean, it sucks, but at the same time, everybody else hears the buzzer.
That's right. You'll take it when you get it. Ball knocked out of bounds. Air Canada in the house already. Hopefully we'll see a little bit of him today. We shall see.
Well, make sure if you are in the Freeport area, come on out to the Freeport Club after the men's game this afternoon, and there will be a socialization opportunity. Meet the male Cougars, the lady Cougars, and the coaching staff, as well as the Sultan of Sound himself.
All right, Jim Yeager going to be in the house. Pretty sure Mrs. Masters does not want me out socializing with anybody. Nice play, and Hildebrand scores it.
I mean, I don't blame her. You plus social lubrication equals some dangerous situations.
Have you seen me socialize with anybody?
That's why I'm saying I think it'd be dangerous.
Well, I don't socialize at all.
You strike me as 2 beers and you're trying to fight everybody in the parking lot.
That would be funny, but unfortunately I don't drink at all, so it might only take a sip.
So not so much.
It might only take a sip. Hildebrand with her 4th rebound.
Errant pass.
And the officials are starting to get noticed here. We know what that means. 8:44 left to go in the half. Cougars by 2 as they have their first lead of the ball game. Badmos will look for a screen and really get a good one. In the corner for Parks for 3.
Wow.
And she got it. I'm willing to let her shoot that all day. But usually when you get tired, that's what you start doing. You step back and shoot jump shots rather than try to work it inside. Badmos takes it to the hole, no good. Offensive board by Griffin, no good. Hildebrand, rebound number 5. And now she got fouled in again. Ticky-tack foul or not, the Cougars will take it because only 5 players suited up for Malcolm X, and this is going to be an issue. It might have been against Malcolm X. I know the Cougars faced off against 5-on-4 at one point against a team and 5-on-3 against a team. In my 10 years broadcasting here, this could be it today. Hildebrand was wide open, and now a pass right to Griffin. Cougars gotta narrow down the turnovers here. They can't afford that. Yep,
gotta play smart. You get sloppy, and that's exactly how this team runs away with it.
Or at least they stay in it. I think if the Cougars get better crisp passes and whatnot, they'll blow this game open.
Absolutely. Well, I say it a million times, I'll say it again. It always comes down to fundamentals. It always comes down to fundamentals. Whichever team is able to land their fundamentals more cleanly is the team that's going to come out ahead.
Parks misses the bunny, and rebound number 6 for Hildebrand. Her father of force here, the all-time leading scorer in Highland Cougar men's history. Nice job, nice pass inside, and Markovic, and now with 8 points for the Cougars here, and they're back to the lead, 19-18. Timeout taken, I believe, by Malcolm X. Yes, 7:30 left to go in this first half. Highland back to the lead. They lead 19-18. This is your HMC broadcast. The only place you can watch your Highland Cougar sports is streaming live worldwide right here with us. Stay with us, everyone. We're set to go here again. 7:30 left to go in the half. Highland by 1. Coach Becky talking about the wide openness of the inside. And he's right. As soon as the Cougars make a pass to the left or right of that zone, whoever's on the inside is wide open for a split second. A ball fake and a pass right down the middle should be effective. We'll see if they go to it here. Admos bringing it in, running one-hander, no good. Bergala will come up with it, no call on the foul, and he's getting upset, and he should. Ball on the floor, they're gonna call a jump ball, and it will go to Malcolm X. Exactly, Coach. Coach Becky on them all early here, and I don't care if there's 5 players. If there's a foul, call the foul. Russell picks up her dribble, now passes it over in the corner. Davis for another 3, now she's hit them both. Davis becoming a threat beyond the arc here, and back in front is Malcolm X by 2, 21-19. Valeska, Markovic for the long 2. Might have been partially blocked, but she drew no iron on that one. 6:50 to go in the half. Nice bounce pass. There should be a charge, and there's your makeup call.
Thank you.
There's your makeup call. That could be 3 on Griffin.
She did not even attempt to dribble. All she did was bury that shoulder.
And that is 3 on Griffin. I have seen Michael Hooper foul out in the first half in this gymnasium back in 1996.
God, you're old.
I am old. We could see it again. Ball knocked out of bounds, but thank goodness off of Davis. Or excuse me, not Davis. That is Parks. 3 fouls on Russell already and 6.5 to go. Talina Rogers coming back in for Markovic. Talina only 5'7", which to me is not really tall.
No.
Maybe it is.
It's pretty average for women's
But
basketball.
she is a force inside. Offensive rebounding has really been where she was at the last couple games I've been with.
Well, I mean, rebounding is honestly, there you go. La, 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 la.
For 3, and the Cougars back in the lead.
Well, rebounding is more about placement, right? It's about, it's not about height. It's about knowing angles, knowing where you need to be. And Talina she just has that sixth sense, right? It's kind of like, Dennis Rodman was never the tallest guy. Charles Barkley never the tallest guy. But they knew how to rebound because they knew where the ball was likely to fall.
Bucket in there for Parks. And Malcolm X back to the lead by 1. And the Cougars had them leading most of the game until the 4th period last game, and they lost by 2. Talina is going to get the jump ball. It should stay with the Cougars, and it will. Once again, the jump ball is a popular call. That's all they
easy out.
Yeah, so that's the only thing they called last season, it seemed.
It's an easy out.
Valeska will take the ball out for the Cougars up top to Lala. Tone's open in the corner. Lala fires it inside, and too many people there. Intercepted by Griffin.
Looks like Malcolm X figured out that flood the middle defense is going to work for him. They figured out that Highland wanted to go low.
Well, Cougars got some people that can shoot outside. Again, Noble shoots 35%. Coots, unfortunately, on the bench, she shoots 36%. Nice inside pass for Parks. That's 8 points for her. And now a 3-point lead. Inside for Hildebrand. She lost the handle. And it goes right out of bounds. Think caught her in the mouth. And unfortunately, the Cougars turn it over again with a golden opportunity to get a layup. 5:17 left to go in this first half, trailing by 3. You can tell, you're right. Malcolm X is winded as they walk the ball up.
They're dragging. But again, if you're not taking advantage of that, then that's on you. Then you screwed that up.
Right. Runner inside. Russell wants a call. She might get teed up if she keeps chirping.
Yeah, how does it feel? How does it feel when you miss the obvious calls?
Yep. Inside, Hildebrand missed another one. Maddie struggling inside. She's had several inside looks and has failed to convert on most of them. But the Cougars still in this game, only down 5. 4:40 to go in the half. Looks like Russell wants to take it herself. I don't know where that pass was.
Good word, Lala.
2, maybe 3. Malcolm X players not hustling back. Nice pass inside. Bessina for 2. Or Bacina, sorry, I'll get it right.
You're good.
I don't like saying names wrong. I don't care about the other team. I just don't want to say our players wrong.
Well, they're going to come up here and do something about it if you say it wrong. So
I appreciate
you're
that.
never going to see the Malcolm X players again in your life, but our
Hopefully.
girls will come up here and kick you.
Nice job by Hildebrand getting around Griffin. Looks like another 3 for Parks. This one way short, and it'll go out of bounds. 3:55 left to go in the half. Cougars trailing by 3, 27-24. Malcolm X still has 3 games counting today left with the Region 4. They're 1-2. Highland at 1-3 with this game with Malcolm X, and then Sauk Valley coming up this Tuesday. So even if the Cougars fail today, they still can get their second win, which will definitely help. And over Malcolm X, or excuse me, Sauk Valley on Tuesday if they get it there. Nice inside pass once again. They had her open, but they couldn't get the pass to her.
Miscommunication. I loved where Lala's head was there. That was a brilliant play. It's just Talina just didn't see it in time, and it's going to happen. Nobody's fault.
They're getting open. We just got to get from point A to point B.
Yep.
Russell looking for a screen. Possible give and go and a walk there. Good call, official.
Everybody clap your hands.
Sorry, I was following directions.
That's good. I like it when people follow directions. I get in trouble for following directions.
Well, you live a very hard life, Mark.
I do. It's rough being me. A wide open Lala. Maleska was ready for it. Got it to her.
Keep collapsing on the ball. That's going to leave players open every single time.
And the official will get it right. Maleska was right.
Everybody clap your hands.
Good work, Mark.
This is why we need a camera up here on us.
Yeah, you want to turn viewers away.
Well, we might scare some people.
Yeah.
Maleska, or excuse me, Bergallo over the back. 3:04 left to go in the half. Cougars still trailing by 3. The light bulb needs to go off here, hopefully, and when it does, look out. We'll see if the Cougars can get their offense rolling. Russell picks up her dribble, now looking for Parks. Griffin lets one up, no good. Ball tipped around. And the other Parks with 10 points now as she got the easy bucket. Trailed by as many as 7, it's now to 5. Again, wide open is Markovic inside. No one near her. No one near her. Now they get it to her. She kicks it out. Bergallo for 3. And it's short, but unfortunately, no one can get the board. And they're going to call Noble for the little ticky-tack foul. 2:25 left to go in this half. It's Noble's first. Russell to bring the ball up for Malcolm X. Russell will kick it out. On the drive is Parks, getting to the other Parks. Way up top. Now the long jumper for Parks, no good. Markovic's tried to get it. It would have been nicer to get it over the back on Griffin. That would have been her 4th. Maddie Hildebrand checks in for Lala. 2:05 left to go in the half. 29-24. Malcolm X. Malcolm X's only Region 4 win was over the Cougars back in December by 2. Now they are packing it in. Markovic wide open. She got it.
Good bullet in there.
10 first half points for Markovic, and the lead cut to 3. Just under 2 minutes to go in the half.
See, Natalia's got great point guard skills. She can really rifle the pass in there to the open player. Good vision, good ball handling.
I don't know how you got away with that one, but Griffin follows it up with the board and the bucket.
Welcome to Highland.
Exactly. Nobody getting back.
Nice.
Unfortunately, the Cougars still a step or two late in the passing.
See, that was soft. They didn't put it in there. They lobbed it in there. It's going to happen. You got to mean it.
Russell looking inside, now throws it away. Cougars are getting just as many opportunities from turnovers from Malcolm X as they are from the Cougars. And we'll see what happens here. Just over a minute to go. Athena on the left. Looking inside. And now tipped away. Too many up top passes. Russell will go in, throw up a prayer, around and out. Valeska with the board. Cougars should push it.
Go, 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 go,
And they
go,
are.
go.
Valeska going to take it probably all the way as the party to the Red Sea. And Valeska with her first bucket.
See, and that's where that stamina kicks in.
Parks,
see how they're all lagging over there.
Parks unwisely left her station at defending the basket to go out to her player, and Valeska just walked right by her for the layup. Inside to Parks, she's gonna bang against Noble. Turn around up off the glass, no good. Over the back, should have been called. But they're gonna call it on Hildebrand.
How dare you try to rebound?
Exactly.
Well, that's I mean, from a coaching perspective, what do you tell Maddie there? You know, what do you tell her to do differently?
I'd say fall down when you have it that type of a play there, but Cougars want to push it, and ball now stolen away. Griffin for the easy bucket. 5 seconds left to go. Bergallo for the three, and that looks off to the right. So at the end of two, the lead has been increased for Malcolm X out to 5. They led by as many as 7 early, led by 2 after 1. Here at the break, they lead by 5. So in about 15 minutes, we'll be back to bring in the second half. But until then, it is 33-28 Malcolm X. Again, the men will be coming on here at about 3 o'clock, so check the next stream for that against the 19th rated team in the nation, Southeastern Iowa. Stick with us, everyone. This is your HMC broadcast.
working on it. Give me a little bit. Okay. Awesome. That was Luca. Wasn't that Luca?
Sean McMillan back live, halftime. I got a question. What do you think the score is going to be for the men's basketball game?
I think it'll be a high-scoring affair. I'd say at least 90, 82, somewhere in there.
What do you think the keys of the game are for the Cougars?
For the Cougar men, you got to play not a near-perfect game, but you can't have a lot of dumb fouls. You can't have a lot of dumb turnovers. You got to be crisp. It's got to be one of your better ones. You can't play a 14th-ranked team or whatever they are in the nation and expect to have an easy time with turnovers. So you're going to have to be sharp on all facets of the game, I believe.
I definitely agree with that.
I give you the advantage because you're at home. You guys play a lot better at home than you do anywhere else. So,
what do you think are some of the Cougars' strengths?
Strengths, obviously your athleticism. You can get up and down the court with ease quickly. And, of course, if you get a break, you always finish strong and glorious for all of us to see. So,
what are some of the Southeastern strengths?
Well, they're scoring. Bailey, I believe he scores about at least 15 a game, maybe more. He'll be the one you guys got to slow down. So.
Sure. Back to the game, third quarter.
33-28 here as Malcolm X will control to start the third period. Starters back in for the Cougars. Bedmos looking for a screen, not going to get one. Looks inside for Russell. Russell, I don't know what kind of a walk that was, but a rebound by Bergallo.
Then she walked back to Chicago.
Pretty close. Again, the Cougars have a few players in foul trouble, but I don't know if the officials are going to call much more because they only have 5 players. Another steal now by Highland. Up to Pinto, inside pass. Noble got hammered.
Great find.
Karina took one to the jaw. Who's going to get the call? It'll be 15. That'll be the other Parks.
What do you think the Cougars got to do to win this game?
Well, they got to play better. A lot of turnovers in the first half for the ladies, and when they get in close, they got to finish. Second foul on Parks.
I'm next to Quan right now.
Pinto down low.
Great pass. Block.
Nice block. Still 33-28. Cougars got to find that offensive spark. Very weak pass to the left side. Russell looking down low, I believe, for Parks. Inside, Griffin got it and scored the bucket. 8 points for Griffin. Now the biggest lead of the game for Malcolm X. It's 7. 8:45 to go in the third. Valesco, wide open lane.
Kick to the corner for 3. Oh, for 2.
Pinto for 2, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. I believe Bergallo was the last one to touch it, so we'll go back to the Hawks. 8:37 left to go in the third period. We are up in the Jim Yeager balcony, universally famous Jim Yeager balcony. I don't know what other aliens from other planets know where we're at, but maybe so. Jumper by Bedmos.
Malcolm X is fighting very hard to have 5 players.
Exactly. Normally this is a big advantage, but the Cougars haven't taken advantage of it yet. Oleska to Bergallo. Kicks it out to Pinto. She'll go back. Vecina for three, no good. Ball tipped around and Noble will come up with it. And unfortunately save it to the wrong team. Just under 8 minutes to go in the third, 37-28. Highland's offensive woes continue. Park's gonna drive. Looks to dump it off to Griffin. And they're gonna call a travel. Tone Lacey set to check in for the Cougars. And Pinto will have a seat. 37-28. Highland trailing.
Cougars inbound.
Now it appears to be a 1-2-2 zone, maybe. Pass has got to be crisper. 3 ball for Noble. The round and out, but there's
Almost an and one.
Hildebrand got the board. Could not convert on the bucket. She'll go back to the line for 2.
These 2 free throws are crucial.
First one for Maddie, up and in. In Hildebrand's father, the all-time leading scorer in Highland Cougar history, Brian Hildebrand. She nails them both. Cougars got it down to 7. Cougars sitting back in their 2-3 zone. Parks trying to find somebody. Finds Russell in the corner for a jumper, and she got it. Back to a 9-point lead for the Hawks. Wide open.
Wide open.
In transition, bucket.
Great pass up court.
Hildebrand scores on the layup, and the lead back down to 7. 6:52 left to go, third period. Griffin on the left side. Parks can shoot the 3. She's hit 2 already. Now over Badmos for 3, around and out. Offensive board. And Griffin will put up the bucket and back to a 9-point lead. This is the problem. There's a travel and a good call by the official.
Everybody clap your hands.
Official picked up on that one, got it. And now the Cougars have the ball back again. Now they need to convert. There's got wide open layups here, but they're either a step behind or somebody closes down the passing lane and they throw it away. Regallo out
Great
top,
lookout.
Noble for 3, short. Karina struggling from beyond the arc. Again, shoots 35% beyond the arc and hasn't hit one yet tonight. 6 minutes left to go in this third period. Markovic set to check in for the Cougars at the next dead ball. Parks has the 3, doesn't take it. Inside of Russell, now inside Griffin. The ball knocked out of bounds by Hildebrand. 5:47 left to go in the third.
Sub for Karina.
Up top to Parks. Now Russell. I don't know if they know the shot clock's down to 2. Turnaround jumper, no good. But an offensive board for Malcolm X. 5:34 left to go, third period. Pull-up jumper, up and in. Badmos now with 8 points. This is starting to get away from the Cougars here. Again, had the big advantage with only 5 players. Even one of them in foul trouble. There could have been number 4, but they ain't gonna call that. Again, I think the officials are scared to foul anybody out. They're afraid of the Malcolm X coach. I've seen her get fired up too in several games in past. Inside now, Russell. Nice give and go to Griffin. Great play. Lead now up to 13. The Cougars need a bucket, and they need it now. Vecina up top. Valeska Natalia from behind gets the ball right back. Markovic is deadly from there, but she misses it off to the left. Just under 4.5. Again, winner of this game has the 2 wins in the Region 4, which will help towards their seeding. Malcolm X has already defeated Highland once for their only Region 4 win. The Cougars have defeated Sauk Valley, who defeated Malcolm X. Nice job by Lacey, and they're going to call a jump ball, and that will go to the Cougars. 4:06 left to go, third period, 45-32. Think. Whoop. Inside Hildebrand. Now the outside, unfortunately, there was Russell for the steal. Russell going to keep going, looking inside, gets it to Griffin. Griffin going to go in and get fouled, and she'll miss the shot. Thank you, Rashawn McMiller, for chiming in with us a little bit here. Now, Assault and the Sound back on the mic.
Got to give the kids some reps.
It's all fun. We're having a
We're an
blast.
educational institution.
That's
Gotta
right.
Let the kids get the reps. Let them have their practice.
Griffin's first free throw up and in. Lead just keeps stretching away from the Cougars here, now up to 14. Second free throw for Griffin, up and in. Timeout taken by Highland, 3:46 left to go in this third period. Highland falling behind quickly here to the 5-man player team from Malcolm X. They trail 47-32. This is your HMC broadcast, the only place you can watch your Highland Cougar sports. Streaming live worldwide is right here. Stick with us, everyone. We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back. This is your HMC broadcast. The marvelous one, Mark Masters here with Assault and the Sound, Jim Yeager. Again, your Highland men going against the number 19 team in the nation, Southeastern Iowa. Here in about an hour, a little less than an hour, 3 o'clock tip-off. But for now, it's the Region 4 matchup between the ladies in their sophomore day. Final home game for the ladies until the Region 4 tournament, which I believe starts beginning of March. Isn't it like March 2nd?
Something like that, yeah.
Although there's only 4 teams, so there will be no quarterfinals. So I believe March 4th is a Saturday, will be the semifinals. The only seed locked up will be the number 1 seed by Triton. The next 3 seeds are all 1 and 3 or 1 and 2 in the Region 4. So this game crucial for the Cougars. They need some offense and they need it quickly. Bergallo did not get away with the travel. One thing I'm noticing about the Cougars, they have the open inside game, but the inside players are passing it back out.
Well, and they're also they're lobbing a lot of passes. They're putting too much touch on the ball when they're throwing it inside, and they're getting intercepted. Right, a lot of their passes are getting cut off, getting knocked away. Lots of turnovers just from soft passing.
Inside pass, Lacey will come up with it. There could have been a call.
Coach Becky's upset, and I don't blame him one bit.
Well, yeah, again.
There's a hell of a double standard going on.
It is. They could have called the foul on Bedmos before, but they didn't. And they'll call the next one on Lacey, her second. It says there's been 2 fouls called this period. I don't remember where any of them were. But I'd be shocked if Griffin picks up another one. Not that she's not, she's been fouling left and right, but they know she had 3 fouls with 6 minutes to go in the half, and they haven't gotten anything close to calling her on one next. 48-32. Cougars, while passing is crucial against the zone, they can drive and then pass. And yet another pass that just doesn't find the mark for the Cougars. I don't know if it was tipped or not, but nice
There
job,
you go,
Tone Lacey
Tone.
with the steal.
There you go,
She'll go
Tone.
the other way and score.
That's what we need to be doing. Let's put some pressure on them.
And here come the Cougars. Good defense.
There you go, Batch.
And they're going to push it up. Griffin could dish it. She lets one go. Rejected by
There
the
you
rim.
go. Let's get that
And
pressure.
here come the Cougars. Going to push the tempo here, trailing by 14. Lacey out top. Valeska. Tone left open. That's a tough pass to feed in there. Luckily, got it kicked out of bounds.
I gotta
by
say,
Griffin.
these Malcolm X players, they're doing a really good job playing linebacker. They're reading the eyes of the passer, right? They're seeing where these passes are going before the ball's even about to be delivered. They're doing a really good job of cutting off those lanes. And, you know, we're giving them that opportunity. The Cougars are telegraphing everything they're doing.
Hildebrand's open. Again, I don't know if we're up for it. 3-ball way off the mark for Valeska. Lala Ortega-Mora will check in. I'm not sure for whom. We have 6 players on the court. Bacino will have a seat. Full court pressure by the Cougars, trailing by 14 with just under 2 minutes to go in this third period. Russell, probably the best dribbler, hands down on Malcolm X. She will bring it up across the timeline with 1:43 to go in the third. Russell probably take it herself. She does, calls her own number, gets the easy layup. Now a 16-point lead. The Cougars need some sort of scoring vibe here. They're not getting much. Lala left open for 3, short. But right there for the
There you
board
go,
and the bucket
Maddie.
is Hildebrand.
See, all about positioning. She was in the right place for that rebound.
Hildebrand, rebound number 8, and 10 points now for Maddie. .109 left to go in the third. Russell left open for 3, and she'll airball it out of bounds. Cougars need a bucket on this one to pick up some steam. Karina Noble will check in for the Cougars, and Lacey will have a seat. Lacey sits down with 3 points. Seconds ago, just had a crucial steal. Give the Cougars some life. Noble going to bring the ball up now for Highland. In 1-2-2 zone by Malcolm X. All the way over, Noble looking for a 3. Now that one's blocked by Griffin. Push it up to Badmos. Now to Russell. Russell will take it herself and misses it. Noble will come down with it, and here come the Cougars. 40 seconds to go. Noble with the scooping layup. Got it. Karina Noble, 4 points for her, cuts the lead down to 12. Nobody gonna pick up Badmos as she crosses the timeline. 27 seconds left to go. 3-second difference between that and the shot clock. See if they use it all. They lead by 12, tipped away, and now they're going to call a little ticky-tack foul. I believe it'll be on Noble. I believe that's her second. It is. 20.6 seconds left to go. Cougars trail by 12. They can get it to 10 points or less here before that third period ends. They'll have some little bit of life. Admos will take it over to Griffin. Griffin might be a driver. She is. Throws up a left-handed hook, no good. Valeska will pull down the board, her 4th. She's going to bring it up. She's just taken herself. Passes it to Rogers, up and in. Nice job by the Cougars. Talina Rogers with 4 points. 2 seconds left to go in the half, and that'll end the third period. Unfortunately for the Cougars, the lead keeps growing. They trailed by 2 after 1, by 5 at the break, and now down by 10 going into the fourth period. 4 fingers up here. We're set to go here, fourth period, and the Cougars down by 10, 50-40. Again, the winner of this one gets the crucial second victory in the Region 4 matchup and seedings here coming late in February. So, again, this is your HMC broadcast. The men will be on their way here at 3 o'clock tip-off. So come back with us here. The only place you can watch your Highland Cougar sports at all, streaming live worldwide, is right here with HMC. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action about to tip off here. Your Cougars trailing by 10. Now, the last time they played, the Cougars were outscored by 9 points in the fourth quarter, and that's what burned them as they led the whole game. Now we'll see if the Cougars can do a little switcheroo here. They're going to need more than a 9-point outscoring quarter here against Malcolm X, who will control to start the fourth. Ooh. At most, I thought maybe he took a few little hop there with their pivot foot. I don't know, but Griffin will pull up from outside. No good. Rogers with another rebound, her fourth. To Boleska, up to Noble. Noble can pull up for three. She chooses not to. Out top to Natalia. Natalia can pull up. Nice pass inside to Lena Rogers, and she'll pick up the foul. This has to be the first foul called in at least 6 or 7 minutes against Malcolm X. Rogers will be going to the line. That foul's on Betmost, her second. Rogers will go to the line for two. First free throw, up and in. Free throw three and number 4 coming here for Rogers. Shoots 63% from the line. Cougars got the lead under 10. Second free throw around and out, but knocked out of bounds by Hildebrand. Cougars want some full court pressure, most likely.
Get on them. Get on them. It's working.
Looking, struggling inside to Griffin, and they're going to call Hildebrand for the hold. I believe that's 2 on Maddie. Oh, it is 3 on Maddie.
Yep.
Cougars got plenty of players. Gets it to Russell. Russell tries a behind the back pass, and unfortunately she lost it and bounced it right off of Lala's foot. So a lucky break for Malcolm X here. Now more full court pressure, man-to-man full court pressure for the Cougars. And I don't know what the officials are discussing here.
Trying to determine if it was a kick, I think. I mean, that's the only thing I could possibly conceive of them discussing at this point.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe they're getting together and realizing, hey, we've really screwed up some calls today. It's time to make them up. I can dream. I doubt that's what they're doing, but I can dream.
That would be good.
I didn't see nothing. You see anything, Pete?
No, I didn't see anything. You see anything, Red? I didn't see nothing. Not a thing. You see anything, Tigger?
Polar bear fell on me.
Just in case you're curious as to what they're saying, that's a safe bet, as we still don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not very good at lip reading.
25 is the number they shown. They're trying to figure out the shot clock. Like that's important.
That's a long conversation for that.
Full court pressure by the Cougars. Atmos now to Russell. Again, Russell probably their best dribbler. Nice pass, now stolen by the Cougars. Should be a foul called. Nobody will call that one. Griffin is untouchable as she had the reach in, but they won't call it because she's got 3 fouls.
Flop, that's a flop.
Boleska has the ball now. She has a reverse layup. We'll kick it out. Lala for 3. Got it!
Hey, la, 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 la.
For 3 in the lead, cut down to 6. Now's a good spot to get her. They had her, tough pass, but they get it to Griffin. Griffin answers the prayer. Lead back to 8, and too far in front of Hildebrand. Right idea, but unfortunately Hildebrand was slowing up, and the pass still got in front of her. Valeska will have a seat as Lacey checks in for her.
Oh, come on.
They call the foul, most likely on Rogers.
On Rogers. It's just mind-boggling to me. I was saying this to you, Mark, when we had our mics muted. I think it was at halftime, that you can't let circumstances determine what a foul is. A foul is a foul.
Exactly.
If you're going to call that a foul, then you have a whole hell of a lot of calls to make up in the last 8.5 minutes.
Yep, and timeout taken by Malcolm X. Cougars trailing by 8, 52-44. This is your HMC broadcast. And we're just going to keep it here. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is they're afraid to foul anybody out.
And again, that shouldn't be part of the calculus here.
Shouldn't be.
It's real simple. A foul is a foul. And you've heard Coach Becky talking about it, yelling at the refs, and he's a pretty level-headed guy. He doesn't get real animated real often. He definitely doesn't get real angry real often. But he's had every right to be today. It's been absolutely ridiculous what they're not willing to call on Malcolm X.
We should be used to this, though, because fouls just don't get called in this building. They don't. So the fact that they called 3 on Griffin already is pretty impressive. Russell will have the ball for Malcolm X, leading by 8. 8:20 to go in the ball game. She'll take it herself. Tough shot, and got it. At least she didn't get that call. I figured she would. Behind the back, you better call a foul there. They do, and that is number 4 on Griffin.
Yeah, don't act shocked. Don't act shocked when you consider that Talina just got a foul for barely scraping against your player. Let's not act surprised here.
I said Griffin was untouchable, but hot dog, she now has 4. Don't expect her to get 5.
Look, to be clear here, this isn't helping the players on Malcolm X to do this. You're allowing them to reinforce bad habits. And that's not going to help them as they progress in their basketball career. If you let them get away with stuff in this game, then they're just going to try it again in the next game.
It's true. Rogers with the bucket will cut the lead back to 8. Griffin, nice job stealing. The coach is screaming at him, and they get the jump ball. Cougars get the ball back. Malcolm X coach coming unglued, and I have to admit, she has every right to be.
She's got a good point.
Every right to get on them. These officials have let this game get out of hand. 8-point lead for Malcolm X. Lacey, there could have been a call there, not going to get one. Karina, the running left-hander, it's short. She gets her own board. 4th rebound for Karina. Lala going to go in strong. No call. Another one.
Come on, guys.
Oh, boy.
Earn your paycheck.
We're thankful that most of the fans are here probably to see the men. Not saying that the women aren't worth watching or covering. They certainly are. 3-ball by Karina. Got it! Timeout taken by Malcolm X. The Cougars have cut it to 6. 7:22 left to go in the ball game. 54-49 Malcolm X. This is your HMC broadcast. In case you want to watch the end of this game, the only place you can watch it is right here, so don't bother going anywhere else. Stick with us, everyone. We're back, and we're getting a taste of the men's officiating usually. The men's game don't get called anything. But some full court pressure here by the Cougars off the first 3 by Karina Noble. She's been struggling beyond the arc this game. She finally found the touch there, and the Cougars down by 5. Was as much as 14 not that long ago. Russell, tough pass, but it's now going to be picked off. Lala will bring it up behind the back pass. She gives it to Hildebrand. Back to Lala, and got it! Ortega Mora with a bucket. That's 10 points for her.
Lala caught a finger in the eye.
Lala will come out, checking in for the Cougars. It appears it's going to be Bacina, and Bergal, or not Bergal, well, that is Bacina's last. I don't know why I
Bacina and
struggle
Natalia.
with them. Natalia Valeska. Why do I get that screwed up? Noble will have a seat along with Lala. Full court pressure now. They got it to Russell. I'd say Russell's your offense and not much else. She picked up her dribble now. Struggling here, just under 7 minutes to go. The Cougars got it to 3. Now they're starting to put some hamper. Now picked up dribble, ball tipped away. They're going to come a late call on Hildebrandt.
Come on.
Wow.
Jesus.
That, I believe, is 4 on Hildebrandt. Parks will get it in to Russell. 3-point lead for Malcolm X. Russell going to take it all the way herself. Tough shot. She got it. Back to a 5-point lead. Cougars can just drive if they want. Valeska left open for 3. He got it! Natalia Valeska has cut the lead down to 2 for the Cougars. Russell thought maybe got away with a carry. She'll take it in. Nice pass inside to Griffin.
Don't let your defense fall apart now, ladies.
4-point lead, just over 6 minutes. She's got the lane. She'll take it and got it. Natalia Valeska now with 7 points. And you can tell Malcolm X is rattled a little bit.
Why are we not pressuring?
Oh, she got away with a walk. And loses it out of bounds. Malcolm X coming unraveled at the seams here. Karina Noble will check in for Hildebrandt, who has a seat with 4 fouls. Just under 6 minutes to go in this ball game. It was a 14-point lead for Malcolm X, and I was worried because the Cougar offense was struggling. It's now come alive inside. Markovic's got the lane and a good block.
See, you could feel the energy shift. And that's what I say has been missing the whole game. Highland has not been playing with their usual energy.
Good no call. Ball flipped out there, and here comes Markovic. Picks up her first rebound. Noble has it all the way. Should have took it herself, but passed it out. Valeska to Noble for 3, and it's short. Bergallo with the ball. She had the rebound and lost it, tried to save it. And they throw it away. This is what I'm talking about.
Yep.
5 players, and you're running out of gas.
Keep the pressure on them.
This is the time. The Cougars have got momentum by the neck here. They need to keep going and push it.
Keep the pressure on them.
Take it to the hole. Take it to the hole.
You got the point guard from Malcolm X is the only one who's showing signs of life right now.
Exactly.
Last several times down the court has just been her going solo.
You can't get the pass beyond it. Get inside. There's Markovic.
Bad pass.
It was a bad pass, and it was a step too late as Griffin able to pick it off. Russell going all the way in. Griffin will get it and 1. The 20th point for Griffin, who's had 4 fouls forever.
Well, no, she just picked up her 4th
Well, that's
foul
true.
this
She's had
quarter.
3 fouls forever.
Yeah.
Picked up her 4th one not that long ago. Again, it might seem like it's not a big deal, but with only 5 players on Malcolm X's ball club, and they're gassed. They are gassed. Hildebrandt checks back in for the Cougars. Bergallo and Lacey has a seat. I believe Lala checked in as well. And 1 free throw up and in for Griffin. 21 points for her. 5-point lead for Malcolm X with 4:40 left to go. Maddie turns around, had a wide open lane. This one's off the mark. Markovic with the board. Gotta be a foul called. Oh!
Come on. Again with the jump.
The jump ball is the favorite call here. 4:32 left to go in the ball game.
Again,
Malcolm
it's
X
an
will
easy
control.
out. That jump ball is just an easy out for them.
Russell will pick up the ball for Malcolm X, probably their best player on the ball. Pickpocketed by Valeska. Unfortunately, she still maintains. Here's where the Cougars need to tune up the defense on the players that are not Russell. I don't know how good of passers they are, but Russell appears to be the main gun offensively as far as handling the ball. Nice play by Griffin, had the easy layup. Lead now extended back to 7. 4 minutes coming up. Lala for three, no good. Cougars has got to come up. Cougars need to have a dribbler and dribble into this zone.
Get up there, Natalia. Press.
Have the zone collapse on them and then find the open player. Cougars are trying to pass over the zone a lot. Almost knocked away by Noble.
Timeout. Okay. I heard that whistle and I was about to lose it, but it was a timeout.
All right, timeout taken by Malcolm X. They've extended their lead a little bit here. It is out to 7 with 3:45 to go in the ball game. 63-56, Malcolm X. This is your HMC broadcast. The only place you can watch this ball game is right here. Stick with us, everyone.
After the men's game is the Cougar Nation post-game fellowship. It will be at the Freeport Club, Corson Bar and Grill, on Park Boulevard, following the Highland and Southeastern Iowa men's game. There will be appetizers, mini apple bar, sponsored courtesy of the Freeport Club.
Just again after the men's game, is it the Freeport Club?
Freeport Club.
There's going to be like a little luncheon,
Fellowship.
get together, whatever you want to call it. Just to be straight here, there will not be a photo session or autograph session with the Marvelous One or the Sultan of Sound. I know everyone wanted that, but I don't think they could afford that, so I hate
couldn't get it cleared to their agents.
That's right. I don't want anyone to show up with the kids and expect an autograph and go away unhappy. Way too many steps
come
there.
on.
Out of bounds should be with the Cougars, but no. Cougars down by 7 with 3:39 left to go in the ball game. They had it tied. Big pass all the way up top. Badmost looking to drive. Shot clock down to 5. Griffin gonna go in. They called nothing on it.
Of course
But
not.
the miss, and Lala gets it. Up to Hildebrand. Where's the foul?
Left it in the bus, I guess.
I guess.
Oh, and then they're going to get it on Lala.
Lala picks up the foul.
I'm flabbergasted at this
only
point.
Only the first on Lala. They got it on the arrows on the wrong team, as Malcolm X is shooting free throws due to the 5 fouls for Highland. I was going to say there's no way in the world that was a shot attempt, but one more attempt here for Badmost. And it looks like she missed them both. Cougars catch a break. Still trailing by 7. They need another bucket. Inside, Hildebrand will go up strong off the glass and got it. Maddie Hildebrand was struggling from point blank range early on. She stayed with it, and now they're falling. Take the charge. Unfortunately, they let her go coast to coast. That's not a good look. 25 points for Griffin. The lead back to 7. Time not on the Cougar side as we're under 3 minutes. Lala should just take it all the way in, and way too many steps. The officials there, 2:45 left to go in the ball game, 65-58. Highland down by 7. Rogers will check in for Markovic. Again, your Highland men set to get tip off here in less than a half hour away. They will be facing Southeastern Iowa. Badmost has the lane, all the way in, no good. Noble will come down with the board, her 5th. Karina should just take it all the way herself. Unfortunately, a pass to Baleska, now inside Rogers. And that's out of bounds, should be the Cougars. Tee her up.
Yeah, I don't know how you can complain about calls at this point if you're Malcolm X.
Exactly. Malcolm X has evaded foul out after foul out here.
Yeah, realize the gift that you've been given this entire game and just
Cougars with more.
accept.
Now a nice steal by Valeska. She'll pull up, gets it to Rogers, and it goes out of bounds. We'll stay with the Cougars. 2 fouls this whole quarter against Malcolm X. There's a reason for that. Hildebrand pumps. Lala left open for 3. No good. Could have used that one, but no good. Malcolm X got it down.
Oh,
That's a good no call. Oh, you almost said that one. I like it, though. Ooh. Good no call there. 2 minutes to go. Noble left open. Long, though. And it's off to the left.
I mean, it's consistent with what we've seen today, but I think in a normal game that
Oh, it's bad all over the place. But still, it's 5-2 this quarter. It'd be one thing if it's 2-2.
Yeah.
But it's 5-2, and there's plenty of opportunities. .148 to go in the ball game. Still down by 7, 65-58. More full court pressure. I believe a timeout taken by Malcolm X. Again, 148 left to go in the ball game. Highland down by 7, 65-58. This is your HMC broadcast here for this Region 4 matchup. Again, the winner takes a nice firm lead for the number 2 seed in the Region 4 tournament in a little less than a month away. So stick with us, everyone. This is your HMC broadcast. We're back. We have the wrong officials here today. The officials are probably supposed to do the men's game because that's what it's looked like. Malcolm X with 5 players. And we're in early foul trouble and not much sense. And let's be honest, they've been bad everywhere. Malcolm X hasn't gotten every call, but they've missed several in several places. And they call a 10-second call? Well, according to the shot clock, if it started at 30, it's at 19, so I guess we'll take it. Rally cap on for the marvelous one here. Let's see if it helps. Nice inside pass. Tough shot. Would be great if it went, but no. That'll be Parks' foul. Parks picks up foul number 4. She's good for the rest of the game. Griffin's good, Parks is good. First free throw by Hildebrand, up and in. Hildebrand shooting free throw 5 and 6 on the evening. 13 points, 8 boards for Maddie. Second free throw up and in. 14 points for Hildebrand. Cougars down by 5. Ball tipped out of bounds. It should be Cougar ball, and it is. A last-second ditch play by Badmos to corral the ball, wound up tipping it out of bounds, and the Cougars will get it back. 1:37 left to go in the game. 5-point deficit for the Cougars. A bucket here would be huge.
We need a basket on this possession.
3 timeouts total left between the 2 teams. 2 for Highland, 1 for Malcolm X. Lala gonna drive, good idea. There's Rogers,
right
she'll
there.
pull up for 2, no good. Hildebrand for the board and the
There
bucket.
you go, Maddie.
Maddie with her 9th rebound and score. And here comes Russell. The only one I'd feel comfortable taking it. She takes it all the way in for the easy bucket. Lead back to 5, just over a minute to go. Cougars pushing it. Hildebrand got hit. She'll save it to Noble for 3. No good. Russell will get fouled just before she gave it up. 1 minute to go in the ball game. 67-62. Cougars trailing. Talina Rogers picks up the foul, her second. And Russell will go down to the opposite end to shoot some free throws. First free throw up and in. Malcolm X had this game pretty much wrapped up in the third, up by as many as 14. Highland battled back in the fourth and tied it up. Russell hits both free throws and the lead back to 7, and they're going to call that foul on Russell. That's the third foul on Russell. We're under a minute to go in the ball game. Cougars down by 7. Noble or Lala, your three-point threats for the Cougars. Down to Rogers. She tries to hand it off. Hildebrand there for the bucket. Full court pressure. The ball tipped. Now who's on the floor? Good job, Lala. And they call a timeout with 46 seconds left to go. Timeout taken by the Cougars. They have one remaining. They trail by 5, 69-64 here. One more timeout for each ball club here. We'll see how it gets used. Again, the Cougars with the ball, down by 5. This is your HMC broadcast here. Stick with us, everyone. The only place you can watch the end of this ball game is right here, streaming live with HMC. Here we go. Cougars will maintain possession here at half court. Valeska inside. Hildebrand running. No call.
Wow.
Once again.
Wow.
You can foul them out. It's okay.
So you're allowed to just go ahead and full-on hockey check somebody in college basketball now. That's cool.
Lala gonna drive. Holy cats. Now that's 4 on Herschel. She's good for the rest of the game. Holy cats, it got to 5. I can't believe that. Lala going to the line for 2. Lala shooting 82% from the line, and she got the first one. 11 points for Lala. One more free throw coming. Could cut the lead to 3. She does. Full court pressure by the Cougars. They get it to Batmos. Maybe dragged the leg. Trying to get it. Nice job by Valeska. Lala going to the hole. Where's the call? Lala with the bucket. A lead now is 1. They can't let her have an easy bucket. 20 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. They need to foul.
Foul, foul, foul. Come on.
They need to foul right there. Jump ball. Oh, come on.
Now they'll call a foul.
The jump ball was the favorite in the whole half. But going to the line for 2 is Parks. If she makes them both, the Cougars can still tie with the 3. 13 seconds left to go in this ball game. It's been ugly, to say the least. First free throw looks good. No good.
Nada.
The Cougars can shoot for the win here. I'm guessing a timeout's coming after this free throw. Nobody down there for Malcolm X for the board. Davis, her second free throw, looks off to the left again, draws no air, and the Cougars will take their final timeout.
Say, air ball used to be a penalty. That used to be a foul.
It's been a while. The Highland men behind me having a blast here. 8 seconds left to go in the ball game. The Cougars down by 1. And it's 69-68 here.
Time to get hyped.
Let's draw up a good play here. And if I find your best, I'm going to say Natalia. Give it to Natalia.
Let
go
her
the
take the ball up. Yep.
Get fouled, get hacked, whatever.
Well,
they cannot. This place will come unglued if they don't have a no call underneath this basket on a layup attempt.
Well, get ready for it to come unglued. I don't think the refs are going to blow that whistle.
I don't think they'll blow the whistle either. But Especially if it's on any one of them over there with 4. 3 of them got 4. They're not going to call it on them at least. So we're going to see here. It's gotten exciting. The rally camp has had some sort of substance. If you even want to call it that.
It was all you.
I believe, full court pressure would not be it. I'm not sure where the Cougars, I think, are going to take it out at the far end.
Yep.
This is one person, in my opinion, and one person only, unless they collapse on you, or you got a layup. Up top to Noble. Noble gets it back to Baleska. Clock down to 10. Cougars can shoot for the win. Inside is open. Ball's lost, and unfortunately they come up with it. And that's the end of the ball game. You are darn right. The Sultan of Sound.
Told you. They wouldn't call a damn thing.
You guys are terrible. Terrible. No call once again, but we called it. No call by the official, and this game's over. Coach Becky has every reason to be unglued as another 10 inside bucket gets waved off for nothing. Cougars fall, and I don't even know what the final score is, 69-68. They had their chance. They got their 9-point win in the 4th period. Unfortunately, they needed at least 10. We'll be back here in a minute, and we'll give you the final statistics for your Highland ladies. Stick with us, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. Final score, your ladies fall in a close one, 69-68. In a game that you expect the men to see officiated this poorly, but nonetheless, final score, 69-68. Here's your scoring rundown. Tone Lacey with 3 points. Bacina Bergallo, 2 points, 2 boards. Talina Rogers, 7 points, 5 boards. Maria Markovic, 10 points. Natalia Baleska, 7 points, 4 boards. Lucia Pinto, 2 points, 1 board. Lala Ortega Mora, 14 points, 1 board. And Karina Noble with 7 points and 5 boards, my Cougar of the game. She started off slow, but came on huge towards the end. Maddie Hildebrand with 18 points and 9 rebounds for the Cougars. Cougars fall now to 8-15, 1-4 in the Region 4 with one more game coming against Sauk Valley, which will be coming up this Tuesday in Dixon. So the Cougars have a chance to get to that 2-win threshold here. And like we both said, we want to get at least to the 2nd or 3rd seed in the Region 4 because it'll be held here, and the Cougars do better at home here, so rather face Triton in the 2nd game for the championship right here than the 1st game in the semifinals. Semifinals will be sometime around 11-1 on Saturday. I believe it is March 5th. No, March 4th, excuse me. So stick with us here. The next broadcast for the ladies, it says Kankakee, but that one must be canceled because today was your, whatever you want to call it, Southmore Day. So the final game, most likely for the ladies, will be against Sauk Valley this Tuesday in Dixon. So you won't see the ladies again till March 4th. The Region 4 tournament semifinals will be here at Highland. And And that'll be it for the ladies here tonight. Again, falling 69-68 in an embarrassment of officiating, to say the least. But come on back for the men. They will face the 19th ranked team in the nation, Southeastern Iowa, in about 10 minutes. So stick with us, everyone. Come back to HMC. Good night, everyone.